Hey, how you doing out there today? Remo here. We are out on my new SnowRunner mod map. Brand new one here. We're looking at map 4 of the Highway Haulin 3 region. As you can see, we're going to do a snow map for the 4th map, kind of like the first HH region. Now, some of my more keen-eyed followers may recognize this map. What we're looking at here was the beginnings of Aftershock 2. Now, ultimately, this one I had a pretty good start on it. I had a lot of ideas. I can't remember what season it was, but when the devs removed all the cargo that you could spawn in through the editor, it kind of ruined all the plans I had. I'll be honest with you, Aftershock is still the longest time I've spent on a single map. That map was about 120 to 130 hours to put it together. It was so detailed and all the missions together, and so I kind of got deterred when I lost all the cargo things and it was a bunch of missions I was going to use them for, the planes, cargo containers, all that kind of stuff. This truck is pretty heavy. We're in the IH 520, and we got the chain tires on because we're going to be doing some slippery pavement running. Anyways, the bottom line was I got kind of deterred. I was a little bit down on SnowRunner in general now. If I remember correctly, the mods were taking like months to get past through to console, and you know, things get busy, and I think I might have actually taken a break for a while after I put out this not even close to finished version for anyone that wanted to play. This is what I figure console players do. At least a vanilla truck has a short winch, but just pull down every single bush until you get something solid. I do feel for you not having the option to grab a mouse and point out the winch points. But anyways, this was all kind of just wind out of the sails. It was such a big job to make the first one. I wanted to follow it up and make it into a region. And I can't get back to it the way it is. Honestly, I don't have enough time, or I'm sure I could get it done, but it seems pretty daunting to try to come out with an Aftershock map again. It was just, that was a lot of workload for a single person to actually have to deal with that much building. So, what I've decided is, it was suggested to me that we use, like, maybe do a ski lift kind of thing, because I was really leaning towards actually putting some winter stuff in this, and I had forgotten that we had the ski lift. So that's going to be one of the missions, is setting up a bit of a ski club kind of thing. We're going to have some observatories around. There's a bunch of little cabins and stuff that I had put on this map when I started building it. What I've been doing is going through and getting rid of all the, like, I had destruction and landslides on this map, and I've kind of set everything back to, you know, usable houses and stuff. And this map, you're going to come up from Timber Creek. I think what I'm going to do is, because there's going to be a lot of hills, I know some people are going to complain to me, but you know what? There's so much else in the region that you just got to pick your strongest trucks, and maybe some of these hauls you have to do later on when you get some more cash and levels. The region, I'm going to start you at level 0. There's going to be so many missions and so many variances of difficulty that we're going to want that full pull for the missions and money-wise. But this one is going to come out where the warehouse that you can go inside on Middlebrook. So that's a big hill up to there, and then I'm going to make the rest of that road more of a hill, and then you're going to come out on the lowest spot of this map and do some more uphill until you get to the town where we started, and then everything else is, you guessed it, uphill. So this map has a ton of really good mix of mud and snow trails all over that I'm going to utilize a bit more. Add some more of it. There's a lot of rocks, a lot of open area with a whole bunch of different depths of snow. When we're down right at the bottom of the mountain, it's just a light snow. You're not really going to find any depth, but as you can see, the further up we go, the deeper the snow is getting, and at the top everything will be snow covered. You can see it's less patchy and more thick snow depth up here, so that's what I'm working on right now. Fine-tuning the rivers, kind of getting a lay of the land of what I was doing. I haven't looked at this map in about 2 years, but when I kind of decided, and a lot of folks, members, were getting back and saying that we want to do some snow again for the 4th map. I know it's a bit of a stretch on realism. I'm doing what I can to make it feel realistic, but I think it adds a real fun dimension. Right now, these roads have pretty good traction. I got the tire chains on. I haven't made them slippery yet. I'm not going to make all the roads slippery, and you will be able to visually, there's some nice tall bridges in here too. You will be able to visually see the roads are a little bit shinier, so you'll know. But maybe some of the corners or on some of the hills, and not even the whole road, but maybe some slippery spots like that you just won't notice, to try to add to the challenge. I think especially when we get further up here, it's going to be a pretty good haul. What I envision is the stuff to set up the ski lift, probably somewhat reminiscent of the season. I never played it, so I'll maybe watch some videos and see what the Saber guys did in terms of what to deliver. But we're going to build all the lift tower tops, get that going. The observatory is going to have some deliveries up there. I think for the ski lift mission, we'll probably stretch a little bit and use the piping trailer, the high saddle trailer, to simulate bringing up the lift cable. I've done that in other ones. I thought it was kind of a nice touch. These roads, again, with a big high saddle trailer, will be interesting, and in the region, that trailer will not be on this map, so you're going to have to do a pretty good haul. Haven't decided where, but that's the concept. Again, these maps with the single map version are, I try to put some thoughtful missions into it and stuff, but you don't get the full experience, because a lot of these things that you're going to get to complete missions on the 4-map region, you're at least going back over to a different map, or maybe you had to open up a loading area on the map you're working on. So there's going to be a lot more intertwined missions. But let me know what you think of the winter look, and we're going more, I was going to kind of do half grass, half snow, but I think I'm just going to do a bit of snow and then a lot of snow. And really, you know, just kind of mix up the missions, and it gives you a whole different experience. This is a pretty picturesque little map that I started on too, and I know I put a fair bit of time to get it where it was. I can do a lot, like some of the rivers and stuff I've been working on. I'm just better at putting rivers together than I was when I put this map together originally, so there'll be some fine tuning and stuff, but in the end I am quite a bit ahead by taking this on, as at least giving it a final resting place, because I put a lot into this, and I just, like I said, lost interest, lost focus, and couldn't get it going again, so just seemed like perfect opportunity. Anyways, let me know what you think. I'm going to have some updates coming soon, especially for the channel members. We'll have a bit of a behind the scenes look coming up at what I'm thinking with this thing. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate the support, and everyone have a good rest of the day. Take it easy.